Sorry we can't be together today. I miss you all so much. But we are having the turkey trot at school. So I was asked by PE to go ahead and assist them for the day. But I'm still here for you, right? Yay! So we're going to be talking about rainbows today. And we're going to learn what colors go in order for our rainbow and just have a whole bunch of fun filling up our papers with the colors. And it is going to be a blast. So I look forward to seeing everyone's work when I get to see you again in a couple of weeks. Oh, and I also hope that you all have a wonderful holiday if you celebrate Thanksgiving too, because I won't get to see you before Thanksgiving. Now, let's go ahead and paint together. So, if you have your watercolors from Miss Ludwig, we are going to go ahead and use those today. If you only have like markers or crayons or colored pencils to do this with, that is totally okay as well. But I am starting with my piece of paper here. This is called a portrait this way with the paper. When we turn the paper this way, it's called a landscape. That's because a portrait is where people's faces go, and usually this way is the way a portrait goes. And when we do a landscape, which is how the land looks in front of us, it usually goes this way so that we have more room. So we're going to turn it landscape style. And then I have my paintbrush here. I'm going to dip it in my water. And the very first color in our rainbow is red. And we can remember this by saying Roy G. Biv. Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. This is the order of our colors. So red starts with R, just like Roy G. Biv, so R. O starts with orange, O. Yellow starts with Y. And this says Roy. Green starts with a G, Roy G. Blue starts with a B. And then we have a color in between blue and purple that is called indigo. We're going to talk about indigo another day. Indigo can be blue. Sometimes it looks a little purple. It's a little confusing. But it is part of our Roy G. Biv, indigo, I. And now we have our beautiful violet. Violet is V. So now we have Biv, Roy G. Biv. Oi. Red, orange, yellow, green, G, Biv, blue, indigo, violet. Now that you've met my friend Roy G. Biv, I'm going to flip my paper over and I'm going to go ahead and get started. And now I have my color red. I am going to start from one end of my paper. I am going to come up, and down again to the next corner of my paper. So from one corner to the next with my red color. Oh my goodness. It looks like a frowny face. Then I'm going to rinse my brush off. Rinse it. Give it a good wipe. You want to be careful. You have to rinse your colors and make sure you're wiping your brush off really, really well. Or when you mix them all together, you're going to end up with brown. Now we have our orange color, and I'm getting a lot of water in there to make sure I'm waking my paint up. Hey, you, wake up. Okay, now that it's woken up, very, very carefully, friends, I'm coming into my red just a little bit, but I'm trying to stay as close to the edge as I can with my orange underneath to start making this gorgeous rainbow. Gorgeous, look at it. Oh, this side's a little bit wider. And we have our red, orange, yeah. Gotta wake that yellow up. So now we've got our Roy in here. Oh my goodness. And now I gotta be super duper careful. I don't want to lose my yellow color with all that orange in there. Oh my gosh, gorgeous yellow. Now I'm gonna rinse, 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 wipe it again, and I'm gonna go ahead and get some green. Green. And I'm carefully coming in. I'm trying really hard not to mix my colors, but oops, sometimes it happens. That's okay. It's going to be a beautiful mistake. We don't need to worry about it at all. The rainbow has so many gorgeous colors in it. Maybe they blend together a little bit. Now I'm going to rinse, rinse, rinse my brush. Wipe, wipe, wipe it off. I'm going to get a little bit of that blue. We are in the Biv part of the Roy G. Biv. Whoa, I got a little bit of that green in there. That's okay. Staying close to my lines. Trying to be super careful not to mix my colors. Oh my goodness, look at that blue. Our rainbow is just so happy. And now we have the violet color. So I'm getting some of that violet. Now I'm coming in and I am making another little loop-de-loop here underneath of my rainbow. Whoa, there he is. And now down here, you know what? I'm just going to see how much more rainbow I can put in here. Why not? So I'm going to start with my red all over again. Oh my gosh. Now I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of orange again. Get some orange in there. And maybe my colors are blending together a little. Now I'm going to get a little bit of yellow. And I've filled the whole thing in. What a gorgeous rainbow. Now here's the fun part. You have all this leftover space. So we're going to go ahead and turn that paper. And we're going to see what we can fit in here. You know what? I think I could put another rainbow right in these two corners right over here. So I'm going to go ahead and get some red. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm going to do one over here. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and cross those reds together. Why not? Overlapping rainbows. Oh my gosh. I'll go ahead and put one over here too. Oh, beautiful. They are overlapping rainbows now. Rinse, rinse, rinse. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Go ahead and get some orange. You should make your first rainbow first and see how big it is. And then use the empty space over here, or the white space, to fill it in with the rainbows however you can, friends. It doesn't have to look like mine. If yours looks a little bit different, that is okay. The most important part is that we are remembering our Roy G. Biv, and that we are remembering the order of the colors for our rainbow, and we are doing our absolute best to get all of them in there in the order that they're supposed to be in. Oh my gosh, I know that Miss Ludwig has done so many rainbows with you all before. That is awesome. So you should almost be professionals by now at this. I'm going into my green after my yellow. Oh, I'm going to have just enough space for those other colors in there. Woo! Got a little bit lucky there. I have my green. Got my blue. Oh my gosh. Sometimes when our colors are super duper wet, they'll blend together a little, but that's like magic, right? Oh my gosh, watercolors are a little bit magic, and you know what? That's what makes them so cool. You know what? I have such a tiny space here. I'm just going to go ahead and fill in my violet color all in there. Just fill her up, just like that. Now, with these spaces over here, you can try to fit another rainbow in there if you want to, or you can go ahead and pick another color to fill it in. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use my violet because I feel like there's not a lot of violet in here. it's kind of missing out a little bit. You know, its friends are going to have some way more of the show than it is. So let's go ahead and give that violet a little bit of a chance. Let's go ahead and fill in our space with that beautiful, beautiful color. Oh my gosh, this is so incredible, friends. Oh, we have made such a lovely rainbow together. And now look at her. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I don't want to move it around too much because my colors will start to blend. So what I'm going to do is just leave it here so that I don't mess it up and let it dry. Now, I have so many other pieces of paper over here because you know what? If I have more time, I'm just going to try to make as many rainbows as I can so that I can practice and remember. And then we're going to hold on to these rainbows and keep them for the next class because I'm going to introduce you to my wizard friend, Roy G. Biv. And he is going to go on top of our rainbows. So let's make sure that we keep this guy safe until next time. And remember, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. We'll talk about indigo another day.